Hey everyone, welcome back to RideZoneBikes. Today we're diving into the full review of the 2025 Harley-Davidson 883, a motorcycle that carries decades of cruiser heritage while adding subtle modern upgrades to keep it fresh for the new generation of riders. This is a bike built for those who want the soul of a Harley without the weight, bulk, or intimidation of the brand's big touring machines. The 883 represents a perfect middle ground between tradition and accessibility, and in this review, we're going to explore its design, performance, comfort, price, and why it continues to be one of the most beloved entry points into the Harley world. So let's kick off with what the 2025 model brings to the table. Harley-Davidson hasn't abandoned the soul of the Sportster lineage. It's still powered by a robust 883cc V-twin engine that produces that unmistakable Harley growl. The air-cooled Evolution engine remains a key part of its identity, delivering around 53 feet-pounds of torque at roughly 3,750 revolutions per minute, which is perfect for urban streets and highway cruising. The moment you fire up the 883, you're greeted with that trademark pulse that makes your spine tingle and your heart race. For 2025, Harley's engineers have fine-tuned the throttle response and clutch feel, making the bike smoother off the line while still giving you that classic low-end grunt. It's the kind of ride that doesn't need to scream to be noticed. The sound and feel do all the talking. In terms of handling, the 2025 883 remains impressively approachable. With a low seat height of around 29.9 inches, it's suitable for a wide range of riders. The weight, sitting just over 540 pounds dry, gives it a grounded, confident stance without feeling cumbersome. The new model includes slightly improved suspension tuning and optional ABS for better stopping power. The front and rear shocks have been recalibrated to absorb city bumps while maintaining stability at highway speeds. It's not a sport bike, and it doesn't pretend to be. It's about that relaxed, commanding posture that lets you enjoy every mile. Whether you're carving through downtown streets or cruising along coastal highways, the 883 feels planted, comfortable, and alive. Design is where Harley really nails it. The 2025 883 continues the dark custom philosophy: blacked-out engine covers, chopped fenders, and that iconic peanut-shaped tank that holds around 3.3 gallons of fuel. The silhouette is unmistakably Harley, a long, low, muscular, and dripping with attitude. For 2025, the brand has updated the lighting setup with full LEDs across the board, giving the bike a modern edge while retaining its retro vibe. The seat is minimalist but surprisingly comfortable for solo rides, and Harley offers a pillion seat as an accessory if you plan on taking a passenger. The black and chrome contrast gives it that raw, stripped-down look that riders have loved for decades. It's not overloaded with plastic covers or flashy paintwork. Everything you see has a purpose and personality. Customization remains one of the biggest draws of the 883. Harley knows its customers love to make their bikes unique, and the 883 is basically a blank canvas for creativity. You can switch out handlebars, seats, exhausts, mirrors, and lighting setups to create your own statement. The aftermarket support is huge, with parts from both Harley-Davidson and third-party manufacturers allowing endless personalization. Want a Cafe-Copyright Racer-inspired 883? You can do that. Prefer an old-school bobber with short pipes and solo seat? Totally possible. The 883's simplicity is what makes it so beloved. It invites riders to make it their own. When it comes to performance on the road, the 2025 883 isn't trying to win drag races. Instead, it focuses on the pure, visceral connection between rider and machine. The torque curve is meaty in the low and mid-range, which is exactly what you want from a cruiser. Acceleration feels satisfying and muscular without being overwhelming. The gearbox is smooth and deliberate, and the clutch pull is lighter than in previous years, making city riding more manageable. The bike's center of gravity is low, giving you confidence at slow speeds and while cornering. On open highways, it's steady and predictable, with that signature Harley rumble filling the air. The vibrations are part of the experience. They're not annoying, they're emotional. It's mechanical soul in motion. Now, let's talk about the price. While Harley hasn't officially announced an exact MSRP for the 2025 883 at the time of recording, based on previous pricing and the current lineup, you can expect it to start around $12,000 to $15,000 depending on region, color, and optional equipment. That makes it one of the most affordable ways to join the Harley family. For international markets like India or Pakistan, import duties and taxes will raise that figure, but even so, the 883 offers great value for a genuine American cruiser. When you consider the brand prestige, the build quality, and the resale value of Harley-Davidson motorcycles, it's not just a bike, it's an investment in a lifestyle. What really sets the 2025 Harley-Davidson 883 apart from other mid-size cruisers is its character. There are faster bikes, lighter bikes, and more high-tech bikes on the market, but few deliver the same emotional satisfaction as this one. The sound, the feel, the look, they all work together to create a riding experience that's uniquely Harley. It's not about chasing top speed numbers or corner lean angles. It's about the journey, the connection, and the statement you make when you pull up anywhere on an 883. It's confidence and coolness in physical form. Another key advantage is the bike's approachability. The 883 makes Harley ownership possible for riders who might find the larger models intimidating or out of reach. It's low, balanced, and predictable, which makes it perfect for both new riders stepping up to a mid-weight bike and experienced riders who want something simple, stylish, and easy to handle. The ergonomics are relaxed, the controls are intuitive, and the clutch and throttle feedback are smooth enough to inspire confidence right away. The 883 is a great city cruiser but can comfortably handle longer weekend rides as well. Of course, it's not perfect. The 3.3-gallon tank means you'll be stopping for fuel more often on longer trips, and there's limited space for luggage unless you add accessories. Wind protection is minimal, but again, that's part of its design philosophy. This isn't a touring bike, it's a minimalist cruiser. Riders who want creature comforts like cruise control, riding modes, or advanced traction systems might find it lacking compared to modern competitors, but purists will argue that's exactly what makes the 883 so pure. It's a motorcycle that puts rider and machine first, without unnecessary distractions. So, what's the final verdict? The 2025 Harley-Davidson 883 stays true to its roots while embracing enough modernization to remain relevant. It's a bike that's as stylish as it is soulful, perfect for riders who value authenticity and presence on the road. If you want a cruiser that's approachable, customizable, and dripping with Harley attitude, this bike deserves a serious look. It's not about speed, it's about spirit. You don't just ride the 883, you feel it, live it, and love it every mile. That's our complete review of the 2025 Harley-Davidson 883 here on RideZoneBikes. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more motorcycle reviews and test rides, and let us know in the comments what you think about the new 883. Would you buy one? Would you customize it? What color would you go for? As always, ride safe, keep the throttle open, and we'll catch you in the next one.